Alright guys, thanks for jumping on my channel again. Today I'm just going to talk about some modifications I made to my sticks and my DIY platform that I made on one of my sticks. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's like April 20th right now, and we're still in the middle of this quarantine here in Massachusetts as well as many other states. Although I've been working during it, my wife as well, who works in the ER, she's right on the front line of this. You know, I'm still trying to keep busy on the weekends and stuff with my son and do stuff, so I've been doing a lot of projects related to hunting, and my biggest thing has been practicing with the saddle that I got, because this is going to be my first year saddle hunting. If you check out my other video, I did the review on the Phantom, kind of a first impression review of it. So far I love it. It's been really easy to get used to. I'm going to do some other videos of shooting out of the platform that I just made, probably next weekend maybe. But right now I just wanted to go through my sticks that I've made modifications to. So the sticks that I have here, these are, I don't even remember what they're called, but they're muddy sticks. They're 30 inches, I believe. These are 30 or 32 inches. And there was 3 that came in the pack. They're not the Muddy Pros, the small ones. And so these are like about 3 pounds a piece, so maybe a little bit less. And they have 3 steps. Actually, I'm just going to take these apart right now. So I've always had these rope mods on here before, and what I used before, I think I showed in one of my other videos, was I had a Prusik knot on these. So took the straps off and I would just wrap it around the tree and use a Prusik knot. Well, it was a little difficult sometimes trying to adjust that Prusik knot on the tree. It worked well and it's quiet, but I wanted something quiet, easier. I wanted something easier. So I did this mod recently, and I bought these cleats. Did a cleat mod on these, similar to the Muddy Pros. And I gotta say, so far the things are awesome. I'm gonna show a quick video how I snap onto the tree, and it's super quick. They seem to be very safe. These ones that I bought were not the most expensive ones. I got them on Amazon. I want 15 bucks a piece maybe, but they had good reviews on them, and so far seem to be made pretty well. So I did that mod, and just recently I did these cable mods. So these are similar, almost exactly like the Lone Wolf cable aiders that you can buy. I can't remember what size cable this is, if there was an 1/8 or not. But basically I attached these down to the bottom. These are spread about 17 inches, I believe, 18 inches to here. I think it was 18 inches. And 3 of these, all 3 of my sticks have one of these on it. And I can get up to exactly 20 feet. So when I realized I could do that, I said, you know, I'd really like to have the platform on the top of the stick. Something similar to the Out on a Limb Scout. I had already made a platform. I had got myself some aluminum square tubing and set it up and made it, and it worked, but I didn't really like how stable it was on the tree, and it was also going to be another thing I had to attach to the tree. So what I did was, and I'm going to put a disclaimer in right now, I'm not going to put in the part numbers or anything, because again, I've been testing this on low part of the ground, or just one stick off the ground, and it seems to work very good and very stable. But again, for safety reasons, I'm not asking anyone to go out and make this. I'm not going to put the parts in or anything. So unless somebody wants to reach out to me, I'll tell you what I use. But in general, this piece that's the platform on top here is actually a mount for a mailbox. It's a metal mount for a mailbox. And when I saw this, because I had to buy something for my mailbox, right away I thought, wow, there's something I could do something with that for a platform. And so I purchased it a while ago and started working on my own platform that worked out so-so. Probably would have worked out better once I purchased actual tree brackets. So I put it away and made a couple mods, and it worked okay. This piece right here is the key piece, and this is a I have to go back and look at its strength, but this is an iron elbow here, or an iron bracket I should say, and I'll get in there real close so you can see it. And so it pushes up against here. These are grade 8 bolts right here that I'm using, and if you look, the weight, this is tucked in right behind this step, so the weight is actually on the step, on the back portion of this, and the front portion is pushing down into this, against this. And so there might be a little bit of, that's why I went with grade 8 bolts for in here, in case there's some weight, and that's what I'm going to keep doing some more testing on to see if, you know, how much pressure is actually put on that bolt. But so far it seems like a lot of it is pushing up against here when you push down. But again, a lot of it is on the step. A lot of the weight is on the step. But you can actually get up, and I'm going to demonstrate this in a minute. You can get up and actually turn around on the tree and stand on it just like any other platform. I'm going to go over some of the dimensions later because I don't remember exactly what the dimensions are at the moment. But and I have a lot more mods to do this. I'm going to be covering this in something, probably felt tape, camo tape, or something. I haven't decided yet what. And I'm also going to spray paint these aiders. But I just wanted to do kind of a part 1 demonstration of this setup with these sticks and these mods I made. This whole thing here, all 3 of these sticks, this is a bit heavy, this stick. I think it's almost 5 pounds with the platform, but it gets you a platform as well. All these sticks and the platform and the ropes, everything is about 11 pounds, and it gets me up 20 feet. When I put this on my backpack, with some stuff in my backpack that I'm going to use to carry it out, it really wasn't heavy at all. Even though these are 32-inch long, it fits from my backpack real well. I'll probably show in my part 2 video, I'll probably show this, how this is packed up a little bit better. But the backpack with some of my gear in it and this, it was only 13 pounds. So that's pretty good. You know, if I'm wearing my saddle in 13 pounds with my gear, some of my gear, and just carrying my bow, it's gonna be a good system, I think, so far. So why don't I throw these up on the tree, and I'll kind of give a little video demonstration of how this platform works. I'm just gonna go up, put it up low off the ground for now. So right now I'm just putting this a few feet off the ground so I can kind of show the use of the aider, but mainly how I'm hooking this up. I'm possibly going to use a regular cinch strap on here, just because on the top step, just because it has the platform. But so far my experience with just using this rope on the cleat mod, it is hold steady, and I was able to put a lot of pressure on the side and everything. But just for extra safety, I'll probably use a regular strap. But for now, since I'm not going up high, I'm just going to kind of show you how I use these cleats. So if you just throw the rope around, I put an angle up, snap it in like that, pull it down just like you would any other time with a step. And then what usually I'll do is I'll do like a half hitch or something here, just to keep it in case it decides to want to pull down, or do it on the rope itself, whatever. But it hasn't budged on any of these yet so far. So just make sure that's in there good, just to kind of show, even though I'm not that low off the ground, this is where I'll step in the aider and get up. And it's, like I said, the thing works awesome. And if you twist these, when you put them in, they will automatically pop out, and they're a lot stiffer than a rope aider. But if you twist these when you mount these on, if you look, it just automatically, so when you're coming down at night, it's already sticking out there, and it's easy to get your foot. You're not fighting trying to get it on the tree like you do with a lot of rope aiders. That's the key thing with this. I mean, you could put a little tubing here if you wanted to as well, but so far I haven't needed that. I'm just going to climb up in here and show you how this platform works. Like I said, you want to make sure it's good and tight. So if you look, so now I'm just up on, I'm only a few feet off the ground here, but I'm on this platform. Again, I'm not going to use the rope mod on this probably for this, now that I put the platform on the top. But this platform so far, look, I can put a lot of pressure on the side here and it's not moving. I can shoot stability here off to this side, which is my tough side there. The other cool thing about this that I wanted something flat. If I wanted to, I could stand right up on this like a regular tree stand. Right now most of my weight is really on the step itself because I'm a little close to the tree, but if I want to get back down and swing around this side, I mean, I'm putting a lot of pressure, like I'm really pushing right now, a little harder, and it's not budging. It's not budging. And that's with the rope mod on there. But right now, I mean, I can sit comfortably like this. Obviously, I can shoot. I mean, I'm super stable right now with this. Swing around. Come around on this thing. Put pressure on the other side. Put pressure on the back side. Stand up on this thing. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. So as you can see, even though this tree's leaning this way a little bit, which might be hard to tell, I have no problem balancing up on this platform. It's just big enough. You know, I could get down on it. Again, like I said, I can push on this side. It's not going anywhere. Come around. Still pushing on this side. And the thing is solid. Solid. And that's with the rope mod. And like I said, what's holding a lot of that weight is that iron bracket that I got on there, and I'll have to look in it, see exactly what the strength is on that, but it holds my 150 pounds no problem. It doesn't, there's no give to that at all. And this platform itself is steel, but it's very lightweight, it's very thin, and it's perfect. I'm going to put some stuff on there to make it quiet, but right now this is going to be my setup, and I'm probably going to do a part 2 video showing me actually climbing all the way up with it, and mods I made to how I carry my sticks up, and how quickly I can get up. And again, I haven't practiced this a ton, but it's been a fun learning experience. So thanks again for watching. Look for part 2. If you're bored during quarantine, you haven't watched any of my other videos, go to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I have a ton of videos on there, a lot of hunting videos, mostly bow hunting. I got some buck kills on there, you name it. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, and enjoy and try and stay safe. Thanks again for watching.